I found out my husband was cheating 2 weeks before my sister's wedding. He thought I was clueless, strutting into the reception with her on his arm, smirking like he'd won. I let him laugh, because I'd planned a surprise that'd make him choke on that grin. Want to know how I turned his betrayal into his worst nightmare? My name's Emily. I'm 31, a pediatric nurse in Austin, Texas. I'm the kind who cries at dog rescue videos, plans game nights with friends, and always sees the good in people. I met Jake 7 years ago at a barbecue. His goofy dance moves and hazel eyes hooked me instantly. We got married 3 years later, built a life with late-night tacos, road trips, and dreams of kids someday. I thought we were solid, a team. Jake was my home, funny, charming, the guy who'd leave sticky notes with bad puns on my mirror. My sister Lily adored him too. She was 26, bubbly, and planning her dream wedding. I was her maid of honor, knee-deep in flowers and RSVPs. Life felt perfect until it wasn't. It started with a text. I was at work, charting patient notes, when my phone buzzed. A friend, Sarah, sent a screenshot. Jake at a bar downtown, his arm around a woman with long red hair, her lips brushing his ear. My stomach dropped. I zoomed in, heart racing, praying it was a mistake. But there he was, my husband, laughing with her like I didn't exist. I called him, hands shaking. "Hey, babe," he said, voice smooth, "just grabbing drinks with work friends." Work friends? I stared at that photo, her hand on his chest. Something snapped in me. Not anger, not yet. It was betrayal, cold and sharp, slicing through 5 years of trust. I didn't confront him. I went silent, watching, waiting. 2 days later, I found a hotel receipt in his jacket, same night as the bar. My world tilted, but I kept smiling, playing the happy wife. Why? Because I needed proof and a plan. The next week was torture. Jake acted normal, kissing my cheek, joking about Lily's wedding like nothing was wrong. I'd nod, laugh, but inside I was unraveling. At night, I'd lie awake, his snores mocking me, wondering, when did I stop being enough? I started digging. I checked his phone while he showered, texts to Claire, heart emojis, plans to meet. Claire, the name burned into me. I hacked his email, found more, dinner reservations, a weekend trip he'd lied about, saying it was work. Each discovery was a punch, but I didn't cry. I got colder, sharper. Then Lily called, giddy about her wedding. "Jake's walking me down the aisle," she chirped. My heart sank. He was playing the perfect brother-in-law while cheating behind my back. I wanted to scream, but I didn't. Not yet. I had to protect Lily's day and make him pay. The worst came 3 days before the wedding. I followed Jake after he said he was working late. He drove to a condo downtown. I parked across the street, gripping the wheel, as Claire opened the door. Red hair, tight dress, all smiles. They kissed right there, no shame. My throat closed up, tears blurring the windshield. I drove home, numb, picturing them laughing at me. But something shifted. I wasn't just hurt. I was done being his fool. I called Sarah, my voice steady. "I need your help," I said. She didn't ask questions, just listened. I wasn't breaking down anymore. I was building something, a reckoning. Lily's wedding was perfect. White roses, fairy lights, a barn venue glowing under Texas stars. I stood by her, smiling for photos, while Jake mingled, charming everyone. Then I saw her, Claire, in a green dress, slipping in late. My blood boiled. He'd brought her here, to my family, my sister's day. I caught his eye across the room. He winked, thinking he'd gotten away with it. "Oh, Jake, you had no idea." I'd spent days planning, working with Sarah and a lawyer friend, Mia. I'd tracked every text, every receipt, every lie, and I'd saved the best for last, a video crystal clear of Jake and Claire at that condo, kissing, stumbling inside. Mia helped me edit it, looping their laughter, her voice purring his name. I gave it to the DJ with one instruction: play it during my speech. When the toast came, I took the mic, heart pounding but voice calm. To Lily and Tom I started, and to family, who show us who they really are. The room clapped, oblivious. I nodded to the DJ. The screen lit up. Jake and Claire, locked in that kiss, her hands all over him. Gasps rippled through the crowd. Lily froze, her bouquet slipping. Jake's face went white, his glass crashing to the floor. Claire tried to duck, but I wasn't done. I turned to the mic, staring straight at him. "You thought you could bring her here, Jake? In front of my sister, my parents, our life?" The room was dead silent. "Meet Claire, everyone, his mistress. And meet my lawyer, Mia, who's got divorce papers ready." I dropped the mic, the thud echoing like a gunshot. The crowd parted as Mia stepped forward, papers in hand, her smile ice cold. Jake stammered, but no one listened. I'd burned his lies to the ground. Jake tried to chase me, his voice cracking. "Emily, please, it's not what you think." I spun around, cutting him off. "Save it, Jake. I've got screenshots, videos, your whole double life." He sank to his knees right there in the parking lot, tears streaming, begging. I felt nothing. Claire was worse. She screamed at me, called me crazy, until her own parents, who'd flown in for the wedding, dragged her away, mortified. They'd seen the video too, thanks to my guest list surprise. I'd invited them without her knowing. By morning, Jake's phone was blowing up. His boss fired him. Turns out Claire was a client's daughter. His friends ghosted him, my family cut him off, and Lily banned him from her life. He moved out that week, leaving his key on the counter, no note, just silence. Claire? She lost her job too, blacklisted after her dad's company caught wind. They got what they deserved. Humiliation, served cold. It's been 6 months. I'm still in Austin, still healing. Some nights I wake up reaching for Jake, forgetting he's gone. It hurts, but I'm not that trusting girl anymore. I sold our house, bought a little condo with a balcony full of plants I actually remember to water. I'm back to work, saving kids' lives, laughing with Sarah over margaritas. Lily and I are closer than ever. She calls me her hero, though I don't feel like one. I just did what I had to. I learned love isn't blind. It's a choice, and I choose me now. Jake taught me that trust is fragile, but I'm rebuilding, brick by brick. I don't hate him anymore. I don't need to. I'm free. What about you? If someone broke your world like that, would you stay quiet or light it up like I did? I'm still figuring out who I am after this, but I'm here, standing tall, and that's enough for now.